Hello everybody, I'm Jamify. Don't forget to like and subscribe, follow my Instagram and join my Discord server. The links are all down below in the description and in my about section, okay? So today's video is all about stories from my acting club, right? And I'll leave you to it. I hope you enjoy. So this video is all about funny stories from my acting club, and also shout out to Ellis Street for this idea. I posted a story on Instagram asking for your ideas and he came up with it. So, acting. There's bound to be plenty of moments that I can talk about that are really funny. Let's talk about them, okay? So the first point is actually quite recent. For Christmas, we did a Christmas song quiz, right? Where you had about 5/10 seconds-ish of a song, and you had to guess the name of said song, right? There was about 8 people in a group, well, slash team. I assigned to myself team leader, right? Because I just called that many people, and got them to me, right? And I called my team Jamified to the power of 8, because there's 8 of us, right? We did okay, and then we had another team member. So we became Jamified to the power of 9. Now bearing in mind, there were 3 teams, right? One full of 10 to 12-year-olds, right? And there was 2 mixed between 10 to 15-year-olds. We were one of them, right? The team of 10 to 12-year-olds, they got their phone out and they were shazamming the songs. Right, we came second, and they came first, because obviously it's hard to argue with near full marks, right? But anyways, the second moment, this was what we were doing auditions for our latest show, singing and acting, right? Now I really, really wanted the part of Jesus, and whenever we'd be in groups to recite the script, I would always ask for the Jesus parts. Luckily I managed to get them, right, and I managed to get the actual role. I remember when we was practicing a song, I was asked to do a duo with Dan, my moderator, right, or one of them now, right? But halfway through, the director told Dan to stop singing, so I ended up singing solo, which I did, right? Then as I'm walking back to sit back in my seat, the director told me I had the part of Jesus. Now, my facial expressions were just literally like eyes open, mouth open wide, and the first thing I said was "thank you" while smiling, probably in that much of a high-pitched voice. Now that was one of the most pivotal points of my life. Actually performing was the most pivotal part. Now I've made lots of videos talking about the show and the process in which it all came together, right? And since then it's been a fine memory to look back on. You can see that with this mini-series up here, right? Now, the third point. Now this is to do with the shoe advert I was in, because of my acting club, right? So it's relevant. If it wasn't for my acting club, I wouldn't have been in the shoe advert. Right, I've also made a video on it. Dan doesn't like the advert, but I do. I really like the advert. When we was there, right, I remember after dinner, we were all allowed to go to this massive hall where there was loads of gym equipment and stuff. You know, gym balls, dumbbells, general gym stuff, right? We were allowed to go in there, even though it was just hired because the people at Treads are amazing, right? We were just throwing gym balls at each other. And at one point, I threw one at, let's call him A, right? I threw one at A's head. He fell to the floor, and he was a bit dizzy for a few seconds, where we all panicked. But then he stood up and he threw a gym ball at me, so it's all good, right? We're equal. That whole day was a great memory, right? I love it, and I'm always going to remember that for the rest of my life. And I made a whole video on it, which I just mentioned, right? Also, at one point, right, they put on a try not to laugh video so that we would laugh. Now, I took the challenge too literally, and I was not laughing. I was stood there like this. Right, which is really boring. They had to tell me to laugh, which wasn't hard because I was so close to laughing anyway. Right, and I was just glad I could. I didn't get that the whole point of it was to have a bunch of kids laughing, right? Now, I could mention so much more, but these videos can't be too long, and there is always potential for a part 2, you know. There is always potential. But anyways, that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Have a good day. Don't forget to drink hot chocolate, and goodbye.